Welcome to the Insomnia Paranormal Society. Today we're at the Old Beneficiary School in Portsmouth.
The Old Benny, the affectionate name for the former Old Beneficial School, is a beautiful Grade 2 listed building dating back to the Georgian period.
The Old Benny is reported to be one of the most haunted buildings in Portsmouth.
It is thought there are up to 9 active spirits, the ghost of little George on the staircase and Emily in the classroom. Laughing children have been heard upstairs, and not to mention the cheeky poltergeist that moves objects and people.
The Old Benny is reported to be one of the most haunted buildings in Portsmouth.
It is thought that there are up to 9 active spirits, the ghost of little George on this staircase and Emily in the classroom. Laughing children have been heard upstairs, and not to mention the cheeky poltergeist that plays tricks by moving objects and people. There is a strong smell of lavender in one of the rooms. There are distinct cold spots on the site, and the apparition of orbs throughout the building is common.
And now we go over to the teams to investigate. This school is one of the most haunted buildings in Portsmouth. Sounds of children are often heard running and laughing on the top floors, and tricks are often played on staff and visitors. Punishment at the Old Benny was often severe, making boys who were naughty strip from the waist and be tied tightly to a pillar to receive his punishment. You will hear George on the staircase or hear little Emily in one of the schoolrooms. There is often a smell of lavender and the sound of giggling and playing. When it has been investigated, there is no one there. There are many cold spots felt and a poltergeist who roams the building. We now join Rob interviewing one of the staff members.
So Jim, thank you so much for hosting the Insomnia Paranormal Society here at Groundlings Theatre.
No worry.
Would you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jim. I'm the theatre manager here. I've been working here for about a year now, and happy to have you guys here. And I'm normally the guy who volunteers to help you guys out with all paranormal investigations and hopefully find some good stuff.
So Jim, can you give us a brief history of Groundlings Theatre?
Brief. This building was built in the mid-1700s by a load of, by 6 business owners dotted all around Portsmouth. One had a barber's, a pub, and all sorts of different businesses. And they basically had this kind of emergency stack of money that it was a huge amount. It was basically money put aside every month or every few weeks just in case anything bad happened to their consortium of businesses. And they ended up with this vast amount of cash, and they thought, right, well, we've got it, let's do something good with it. And they had 2 passions in their life. They had, number one, they wanted all children to be educated, regardless of financial capability or anything. They had a real passion for all boys, unfortunately, sorry ladies, all boys should be educated to have a much better start in life. And their second passion was theatre, and this is during a time where theatres were only allowed to be open 90 days a year. So they came up with a bit of an interesting scheme where they thought, right, we'll build this wonderful building. The building started in the 1750s and was completed in the 1780s. And the plan was downstairs would be the schoolhouse to house around 250 boys, 1 teacher. So obviously when you look at figures of nowadays, teachers can't possibly deal with more than 8 kids, so quite a big deal. And upstairs, they won't call it a theatre, they'll call it a hall. And if ever, busybodies came around and said, oh, you're a theatre, you can't be open, they say, oh, no, we are merely just teachers and trustees watching a bit of Hamlet. It's not a theatre. No, it just so happens that Hamlet is on. And that's how they got around it. So this was the only theatre that was running throughout the year. So that was how this building came to be. And that continued right up until, all the way up until the late 70s, where it was actually a plastering and decorating school. We actually had an audience member come, "Oh, I'm painting and decorating course here." So right up until like that time, and then unfortunately it got closed down because the council pulled funding and was left abandoned for 2 decades. And then 3 years ago we moved in, rebuilt it basically, because during those 2 decades it was given a bit of a battering, and we turned it into the theatre it is now.
So Jim, in the last 3 years, what paranormal events have you been made aware of happened in the theatre?
Loads. Some of them I've seen, some of them I haven't seen. My employer says that phantom water is quite a popular one. Somebody feeling that entire glass or bucket of water has like been thrown at them, and they're bone dry. It's like, did you? No. It's water pistols. Genuinely, we're looking for super soakers every once in a while, so just make sure that nobody's messing with us, and that's a major thing. Items being moved, which everyone swears down with quite a small staff. So if somebody did move something, we would know about it. Electrics is a major problem with this theatre, and previous psychics from other groups have said, well, you'll always have that problem due to the electrical energies and things. Our budget for lighting equipment and like replacing bulbs and stuff is the same as the King's Theatre, despite the fact they have a vast large amount more. Paintings falling off the wall, not just falling as in like ending up in the middle of rooms sort of thing, not just as in literally falling over. Items moving during ghost hunts, the whole thing, drawing a pencil line around certain items and they would be moved. The stage creaking, where nobody's actually on the stage. I've acted on the stage myself, and I know where the sweet spots are, and they can only really creak that way if somebody's stepping on it. And ghost hunts and other things have happened where we've been nowhere near the stage, and so, oh, right. Hot spots. I understand that a lot of ghost hunts use like thermometers and checking, drastic drops in temperature and raising up again in literally like areas as big as a small table, moving it in and it's going up and down insanely. I myself got pushed over during a ghost hunt, which was quite interesting. Noises, sounds. During another ghost hunt, there was recording equipment left in the wardrobe, and there was a very audible. It was quite murmuring and nothing really major, but there was very audible shh. I'm assuming the finger went up as well. And that was predicted that from the ghost hunt, that was one of the ghosts in the wardrobe department who didn't like a noisy classroom. So there's a vast amount of interesting things that have happened in this building, during ghost hunts and during non-ghost hunts as well, when we're just tottering around on our own doing stuff.
So Jim, can you give us a few examples of things that have personally happened to you in the last 3 years?
Well, like I said, we were in a circle doing the whole, if there's a spirit here, can you make yourself known? And I'm not going to lie to you, very little happened during this ghost hunt, and then literally I just ended up on the deck. Just literally ended up on the deck. It was a very weird experience, and obviously the whole, it's like, whoa, did you fit? And I was like, yeah, totally did. So that was quite bizarre. In the green room, we have a lot of suspended umbrellas, because on this site the man who invented the umbrella was born, so we celebrate the fact, the umbrella is quite a big deal. And they're suspended by fishing wire. And during one of the seances when they were doing all the experiments, they say, can you make something move? And one of the umbrellas started rotating when they made that request. They were obviously taking pictures and everything, and then they asked if it's the spirit moving that umbrella, making sure it's not a draft or anything, could you stop? And the umbrella stopped. And then obviously blown away by this, they wanted to push their luck that little bit further, so can you make it go the other way? And it went the other way. And they were taking like UV camera shots and everything like that. Apparently there was a glow around the umbrella, so that was quite an interesting one. Noises are a massive thing. Obviously with an old building there's lots of interesting, weird and wonderful sounds, but sounds that can't really explain, like the creaking stage. Many a times I've been working upstairs late and the stage would creak when there's literally only me in the building, sort of thing. So lots of little things happen quite regularly, and other staff members will have their own little interesting stories and stuff.
And Jim, we're about an hour away from starting the insomnia investigation.
Awesome.
What sort of top tips can you give us to make the most of the evening?
Go everywhere, just go absolutely everywhere. In each and every room something weird or wonderful has happened with at least one ghost hunt. Most recently, I did forget about this, in the dressing rooms upstairs in the theatre. Unfortunately I wasn't part of this group, but they came down very excited at the end of it. It's completely pitch black and you can do a lot of interesting things there because there's no light in there whatsoever. And apparently they were inside and they were doing the usual request, if there's a spirit here, can you make yourself known? And a massive kind of like, not a bang or a clatter, but something literally hit the deck in the middle of where they were. It was a shoe. just literally ended up in the middle of the room, which nobody could explain. So what they did is they picked up the shoe, threw it in the other room, turned the lights out, like, could you make another sign? And another big crash, bang and wallop, and there were 2 shoes in there. Unfortunately, I wasn't there for it, but they were very excited. They took loads of pictures of the shoe and stuff like that. So even the wardrobe department is an interesting place, one of the newer parts of the building, but stuff still happened. Wardrobe, don't just try one end, try all around the wardrobe. The theatre, it's a huge room, you wander around safely, but check it out, because there's so much history in this building, in every single bit of wood and concrete and brick. There's so much history, just check everywhere.
Well, thank you very much,
No,
Joe,
pleasure.
for hosting Insomnia, and we're about an hour away from investigation, so wish us luck.
I will do, absolutely. I'll hopefully be around, watching and taking part.
Brilliant.
Right, so this is Stuart. Solo vigil. Steps. Right. Girls. Oh, fuck. I changed my mind on Solo. Look at the stairs, open the door, shouted girls, and I've got some mad sharp pain in my back. Yeah. We can look at my back first.
You are going
There. To the bottom.
There's a red mark there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. So.
After experiencing some weird activity, the girls decide to go into the theatre changing rooms and do an EVP session.
So we're in the dressing room at the top of the building on the right hand side. We're just going to see what sort of activity we can find in here. Does anybody want to call out?
Is there any spirits here that would like to contact us? No, that's wrong. Is there any spirits here that would like to talk to us? Can you make a sound? Can you make a bang? Are there any children here?
If there is any spirit at all in here, maybe touch one of us. Any children that want to communicate with us? Any teachers that want to communicate with us? Anyone at all in here? Any spirits at all?
Can you move this curtain? Can you open the curtain?
Oh yeah, something up there. I don't know if that's my imagination. Hang on, okay. If there are any spirits in the room that want to communicate with us, communicate through our energy.
Sorry, I heard something here. Just here. I'm half an hour with the camera. Did you just try and speak in my ear?
That was a yes.
Fucking swear that was a yes. Sorry.
It was a yes.
Do you like us being here?
Answer the question. If you don't like us being here, make a sound. Do that again. Is there anybody in here?
Shut up!
Did you just tell me to shut up?
Shall I do the EVP one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a blatant shut up, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Why are you telling Suze to shut up?
Get out. Are you telling us to get out?
Why are you here? Is that...
We just want to communicate with you. Because we just want to know about the history of the place
It sounded
and
like a why.
what happened here. And we keep asking us why.
How many of us are in this room?
4?
Well,
Well
that's
done.
really
That was
good.
amazing.
How many are there of you?
Count how many of us are in here.
Can you say that again?
Say it again. Brilliant.
That was amazing.
How many of there are you?
4 again. Is there 4 spirits
Are
here?
there 4 of you? Is there... Sorry?
What's your name?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you tell us your name?
Did it sound like George?
I don't know. Is your name George?
Why are you here? Did you go to the school? Yes.
Are you a child?
How old are you?
Can
Can you say that again, please?
fly on you and your hand. If you're in here, can you...
Does that say I can't breathe?
Are you okay? Do you like us?
I don't understand.
I don't understand you. Can you touch one of us?
Don't want to.
You don't want to? Why? Can you move something? Can you move something? A chair. Why? Can you move a curtain?
It's like he's constantly said I don't want to.
What? Why? Well, that's not very fair. I think you should move something. Well, I'm telling you to move something. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh my god.
Well,
I have just gone cold.
Me too.
why?
What?
Why though?
What?
Nothing.
What? Where?
Nothing.
We are being really nice.
I don't know. I felt like something touched my hand.
Touch your hand?
Yeah, but I don't know.
But we're
Have you
not
got-
horrible.
Michelle, have you got your gun thing?
Yeah.
Hold your
What?
hand out and see which hand was it?
That one. I just felt like a massive cold thing go over it.
27.4.
No.
Is there anybody else with you?
I'm putting it away.
You're on your own? I still don't understand why you won't move something.
Why don't you just use our energy to move something?
Use my energy to move something.
Stand still. Can you make a tapping sound, please? That's my shadow just over there. That's Mike's torch. Flip that over. Right, so there's me. Hello.
Is there anybody here in this room with us now? Any spirits that want to communicate?
That's my foot cracking.
Are there any teachers here? I believe
Wait,
this is
shh,
short.
shh, shh, shh. Here's Martin. Right, Martin. There you are. Right. Okay, I can hear a whimpering sound. I don't know if the camera's picking that up.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah. So can you please make that whimpering sound again for us, please? That's the girl speaking, but that wasn't what the sound was.
Yeah, I definitely heard it.
Let's turn that back round. Let's just see. I mean, we're experiencing things, and just
I don't think it's come from outside.
show you guys.
There is a council stating that.
If you look outside, I'm going to take this off night vision.
Yeah, because there's all these houses around. It sounds like kids or something.
Look, that's outside. It's not even dark yet.
Yeah.
It's dark in here because we closed the curtains. So, but this is not view 9. Right, here's Martin. I was just trying to torch out the way I said. Why is it not focusing?
Do you want to stand back on these or?
It's just not focusing. There we go, it's just focused.
Is anybody here with us? Please make a sound.
Fuck.
That's Stu.
That's just me. Right, okay. I want you to affect my equipment. Can you send my equipment out of focus, please? So I'm Martin.
Yeah, it's definitely kids outside, isn't there?
Yeah. That wasn't the whimpering sound. He's like, You copy me, please. I heard.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Shut the light on.
Was that a car?
No.
Did you hear that? I thought that.
Yeah.
If that was you, could you please make that sound again, please?
Can I just make you aware of our followers? Over here we have a bulkhead light, that was always on. But to be honest, let me just turn this off. Find it. That is what we are seeing. See the bulkhead light? That's just a little, lights up just that little part. We're seeing nothing. That's what I want. Is it you over there, Martin?
Hey.
Oh, it's you. Fucking fuck for that. Right. We're going to do some on the spot EVP analysis. Got a torch for us. Yeah, on the spot EVP. Right. That's just the girls, that is.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is. That was the guy downstairs. Hello, my name is Stuart, and this is.
I'm Martin.
We're here to speak to you today. So, if you could please see this red light in my hand, just here. Could you please come over to us and just please speak into this device? We can be able to. We're going to play it back straight away, and we're going to hear you. Well, we can hear you. So, what is your name, please? Do you hear that? Can you just tell me how old you are, please? So that's Mike's phone. Yeah. Can you tell me if you're a boy or a girl, please? Do you like that we are here? The recorder shouldn't be able to pick up the girls, so it should be alright. Let's play this back. Your torch, please, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's stop. Right. Hello, my name is. Hello, my name is Stuart, and this is.
I'm Martin.
We're here to speak to you today. So, if you please see this red light in my hand, just here. Could you please come over to us and just please speak into this device? We can be able to. We're going to play it back straight away, and we're going to hear you. Well, we can hear you. So, what is your name, please? Can you just tell me how old you are, please? Can you tell me if you're a boy or a girl, please? Do you like that we are here? No, nothing. Let me know off.
Come on, please talk to us.
Do you not like me or Martin? Do we remind you of anyone in your life that you did not like?
Oh, just had something like a nice orb go past you then.
Oh wow.
You're right.
Is it?
Yeah, literally just flew past you, literally before you just said that.
Okay.
Was that you? Can you do that again, please?
Well, are you by me right now? Because
Oh, I just had a flash just by you.
really,
Yeah.
it's not my watch.
Down by, oh, it could be. Yeah, it is as you watch, yeah.
We have to do that.
Yeah.
It's for the episode. Obviously, I've got reflective items, I've got my glasses and my watch, and that can be misinterpreted as orbs or anything. Orbs, flashes, partial manifestations, so we have to rule everything before we can narrate it as unexplained. Okay, can you come speak to me, please? Yeah, Mike, I'll stand here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, hands up in the air. Okay, can you please come speak to me? Come speak to this device in my hand. Or touch me somehow. I'm shaking. I've had this before. Right, you give me my hand.
Sorry?
You give me my hand.
Yeah.
I've had this before, like I had it last week at Dracolo, and I had it at our Explosion Museum investigation.
You're right. You want to continue or you?
Yeah. If you see anything on the screen, it's above, we just saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to continue. Yeah, fine. Okay.
The boys go into the costume department and split up into 2 teams.
How you feeling, Lee?
You're right, Tom.
Yeah, good.
Well, weird start to the
Yeah,
investigation.
it's starting to
isn't it?
kick off, it seems. Hopefully it will intensify as the night goes on. Yeah, some really strange sounds so far.
I think the weirdest thing was, I think when we were setting up with the Devil's radio, the way it just communicated straight away, I think it was in for a good start of the evening,
Yeah.
really, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a few bits so far, so hopefully.
And Rob, how are you feeling on your first investigation of Tip?
I'm feeling really open to seeing something tonight. Actually, I think the venue's really atmospheric, and everyone seems to be on the same wavelength. So I'm quite excited.
A weird feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna set up a spirit box we're in the wardrobe. Still. Ah, Tom.
Just come out of Narnia.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling on your
I feel
first
really
investigation?
sad. I think it feels really sad in here.
Should we get set up then and...
Gorgeous view of Rob there.
And Dan, how are you feeling? You
Yeah, feeling
bit
okay.
uneasy or?
No,
okay?
I'm down the other end on my own. It does, but you're going to feel uneasy on your own, so it's not too bad. But it's, we've had quite a few bits and pieces, and you can't determine if it's man-made or whatever we're looking for. So
Excellent.
yeah.
Okay, we're in the wardrobe with Tom, Lee, Stu, Kev, Martin, Dan, and Rob.
Just want to make note that we're not getting much of radio interference. And we haven't saying anything really.
Okay, you want to call out Stu?
Okay. There's very spirits here that wish to speak to us.
Huh? Sound like me. What's your name?
Well, keep trying. What's your name? What is your name?
If there's anybody in here with us now, or you can see us, we've mentioned our names earlier. Can you please repeat one of our names? Steve. Steve. Could you say that name again, please? Miss.
Miss. It said Miss, didn't it? As in teacher.
Did you just say miss?
Excuse me, miss. I want to ask you a question. What is your name, miss? Miss, what is your name?
Is there a lady here who, or a teacher who doesn't like noise, doesn't like people talking? Because that's what we're doing right now. Is that angering you? Because if we don't get a response, we're going to keep talking.
That's the same voice as played 3 times then. That shouldn't happen. That's marvellous.
If we are making too much noise, please tell us we're making too much noise. Tell us off.
I'm not listening to you. None of us are listening to you. I think she's just lazy. You just tell me to stand. What did you tell me to do? Your name?
The guys in the next room can hanging down there.
Someone ran downstairs.
Look at the girls. Look at the girls.
Yeah.
Is that you walking? Can you make those bangs louder, please?
Who's that? Is it? Tapping, banging.
Stamp on the floor.
Is that? Yeah,
I'm hearing stuff down there.
Are you banging? Come on, bang again. Are you hearing anything, Kev?
That's the girls.
Keep calling out.
Hi, can you... Excuse me, miss?
That's the girls.
That's the girls.
Alright. We'll keep out the spirit box.